How much time do you waste every day trying to remember that brilliant idea you had in the shower, or scrambling to find where you wrote down that important phone number? I used to be the person with sticky notes everywhere, random thoughts scattered across 5 different apps, and ideas lost forever because I couldn't capture them fast enough. Then I discovered drafts, and it completely transformed how I handle text capture. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to build a bulletproof text capture workflow that ensures nothing important ever slips through the cracks again. The beauty of drafts lies in its fundamental philosophy: capture first, organize later. Unlike most apps that force you to decide where something goes before you can write it down, Drafts opens instantly to a blank page, ready for whatever you need to capture. This might seem simple, but it's revolutionary when you understand the psychology behind it. Think about what happens when you have a quick thought. You grab your phone, open an app, and then what? You're faced with folders, categories, or templates. By the time you've decided where this thought belongs, you've either forgotten part of it or lost the momentum entirely. Drafts eliminates this friction completely. Here's how I've structured my capture workflow. Every piece of text that enters my digital life starts in drafts. Phone numbers, meeting notes, article ideas, grocery lists, random thoughts, everything. The moment I have something to capture, I open drafts, and it's there instantly, ready to go. No thinking, no deciding, just pure capture. But capture is only half the equation. The real magic happens with Drafts action system. I've created specific actions that automatically route different types of content to their proper destinations. For example, when I capture a task, I have an action that sends it directly to my task manager with the proper formatting and tags already applied. Meeting notes get formatted and sent to my note-taking app with timestamps and attendee information. Ideas for videos get tagged and sent to my content planning system. Let me walk you through a real example. Yesterday, I was walking my dog when I had an idea for improving my morning routine. I pulled out my phone, opened Drafts, and quickly typed out the idea. Later, when I was back at my desk, I selected that draft and triggered my Process Ideas action. This action automatically formatted the text, added relevant tags, and sent it to my personal knowledge management system where I can develop it further. The key is creating actions that match your specific workflow needs. If you use Notion, create actions that send formatted content directly to specific databases. If you're an Obsidian user, set up actions that create new notes with your preferred templates and tags. The customization possibilities are endless, and that's where Drafts truly shines. One of my favorite advanced techniques is using drafts for batch processing. Throughout the day, I capture everything without worrying about organization. Then, once or twice a day, I sit down and process my drafts using the appropriate actions. This creates a beautiful separation between the creative act of capturing and the analytical act of organizing. I also use drafts for templated workflows. I have templates for meeting notes, project planning, and even personal journal entries. When I need to use one of these templates, I can call it up instantly and start filling in the relevant information. The template ensures consistency, while the speed of access means I never lose momentum. Another powerful feature is Drafts' ability to handle multiple formats. You can capture plain text, Markdown, or even execute JavaScript actions. I use this for complex workflows where I need to manipulate text before sending it elsewhere. For instance, I have an action that takes a list of items and automatically formats them as a Markdown checklist with proper syntax. The workspace feature deserves special mention too. I have different workspaces for different contexts, one for personal capture, one for work projects, and another for content creation. Each workspace has its own set of relevant actions and templates, which means the tools I need are always contextually appropriate. Here's something most people miss about text capture workflows: the importance of regular review. I schedule time weekly to review any drafts that haven't been processed. Sometimes these contain gems I forgot about, and sometimes they're just digital clutter that needs cleaning up. This review process ensures nothing important gets lost in the system. Drafts also integrates beautifully with automation tools like shortcuts on iOS. I have shortcuts that create specific types of drafts based on different triggers. For example, when I finish a meeting, I can trigger a shortcut that creates a draft with the meeting title, attendees, and a basic template for notes, all pre-populated from my calendar. The real power of this workflow becomes apparent over time. When everything flows through a single capture point, you develop muscle memory. Your brain stops worrying about where to put things and focuses on the actual content. You become faster, more reliable, and more creative because you've removed the friction from the capture process. Building the perfect text capture workflow with drafts isn't just about having better organization, it's about creating a trusted system that frees your mind to focus on what matters most, your ideas and your work. When you know that everything important will be captured and properly processed, you can think more clearly and work more effectively. If this workflow sounds like something that could transform your productivity, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I regularly share advanced automation techniques and productivity workflows that can help you work smarter, not harder.